to the Keto Ramble, the first official episode, numero uno. And today we are going to talk right from the beginning, really. John is here.
Hello.
As ever.
Yeah.
And he's going to be asking some questions about the ketogenic diet and sort of probably a lot of questions that you might have if you're just thinking about starting out on this sort of thing. So,
well, first things first. I keep hearing this word keto. Is keto? What is it?
Keto.
It's keto.
Short for ketogenic diet.
Okay. So what does keto mean, mate?
Well, basically what it is making your body use fats for energy, your own sort of body fats, rather than carbs, which is kind of what we've grown up with, really. They used to use it for epilepsy treatment back in the day, 1920s.
It's been around for...
Obviously, I haven't been around that long.
but keto sort of lifestyle, or has been used sort of medicinally for a long time?
Yeah. I mean, there's a lot of stuff that it can help. They're talking about Alzheimer's and how it can possibly be helping that, and other sort of neurological illnesses. So
let's say you were going out for a night out. What kind of things would you be drinking? Would you be staying clear of lager and cider and that sort of thing? And
I probably would, because it is carby. Gin is a good staple that I've found. 0 carbs in gin, so Billy Boots, just get some low calorie tonic.
What about like wine and that sort of thing?
Quite carby again, but you know, if you like your wine, you like your wine. So just not too much of it, I guess.
And let's say you were going out, but you were driving, or you wanted to stick on soft drinks for whatever reason. Like, what kind of things would you try and drink? Would it be like, can you go with lemonade, Coca-Cola?
Probably like Coke Zero or something with 0 sugar in it, basically.
So where did you first hear about keto? Where was it? How did it come about in your life? And
my friend and good doctor Nathan. Hi Nathan.
Hi Nathan.
He was looking to do it himself. Him and his wife Jordan. They were telling me about it, and I've been one of these people who would sit and eat biscuits and crisps on the sofa. I went up to 17 stone, as I've said. If it's good for the doctor. So
okay.
I started doing loads of research after that. Hours and hours of research, and I'm still researching now. But having seen what it can do and seeing how it's helped so many people, both with illnesses or just looking to lose weight, I was like, I'm giving this a go.
And had you tried to lose weight prior to starting keto?
Yeah.
In various different fads and diets?
That's it, yeah, various fads and diets. You've hit the nail on the head. Just calorie counting or, calorie counting exercise, trying to cut down on junk food, the list goes on. But this has been, I wouldn't say it's been easy, but it's been the easiest thing I've ever known to try and lose weight, because literally you feel comfortable and it just falls off you, basically.
Wow, it sounds amazing.
Yeah.
Why keto? Why, when you look back at the other sort of fads and diets that you tried, what makes keto stand out for you? Like, why does it work for you, do you think?
Well, keto is well known that you will lose a lot more fat and body weight than most other diets, for a start. So initially, I guess that's what I was looking to do, was to lose weight.
What have been the hardest carbs for you to drop out altogether? Like, when you look back, say, how long have you been doing it? 5 months or something?
Nearly, yeah.
Is it bread? Is it biscuits, crisps? Like, what are the hard ones?
To be honest with you, I mean, I was quite happy to drop that. I kind of got myself in the mental zone of, I'm going to hit this and do it hard. But the thing is, after sort of a week or so of doing it, you don't miss those carbs at all, and you feel like buzzing, really, like mentally, like better than I've ever felt. Wow. So much more energy, because there's studies that say that carbs and stuff are not good for your cognitive ability. So the more sugar and junk stuff you're putting in, it affects your.
And is keto saying cut carbs altogether?
No.
Okay, so what's
just keeping them low. So I'm on roughly about 20 grams net carbs a day.
Tell me what's I don't know. Like, what does 20 grams of carbs look like?
It's about knowing what's good to eat and what isn't. And in a future video, we'll do like a shopping list, a good list of what you can have. So, for instance, vegetables wise, I go broccoli, cauliflower, mushrooms, spinach.
Are there carbs in those things? There's carbs in everything then, isn't there?
Yeah,
if you've got carbs in broccoli,
yeah,
you're going to have carbs in bacon, surely.
there's not a lot of carbs in bacon.
Wow. Okay.
There's a lot of this, is research, looking at the back of the pack, and
Yeah.
seeing what's what. But once you know, I've got basically a list of what I can eat. Meats, meats and fish and everything like that, fine. But things like sweet things that you might eat. So I've got some chocolate. Chocologic, I've been banging on about it.
Right.
Which is 90% less sugar, and a lot better for you than, say, conventional chocolate.
Very nice. And aside from the sort of weight loss side of things, what other benefits have you seen, like, since you've been doing this keto lifestyle? Like, has there been any other things?
Yeah, a lot more energy for a start,
Okay.
physically and mentally as well. So obviously I can get around a lot easier, a lot lighter, but like my mental capacity has gone through the roof as well.
Okay.
And yeah, just kind of the focus and level that I can function at now is far and beyond what I was. Because obviously you know me well, and with the anxiety stuff and mental health stuff, it's really sort of pretty much feel like it's eradicated.
Wow.
It's incredible. Obviously there's other factors in that,
Yeah.
regular exercise and things like that, but yeah, I can't recommend it highly enough. And if you go and look on forums and like keto transformations on Instagram, take a look at that. It's amazing. Like to see not only how people have transformed their bodies, but how they all say, like, I've never felt better, I'm not going back.
What do you do, like, for snacks, like mid-morning, like mid-afternoon? That's when I typically get peckish and like think about going to McDonald's or whatever. Like, what happens? Are you getting hungry between meals?
Not anymore, baby.
Right. Like, how? How's that happen?
Well, the thing is, when you're eating sugar and carbs, it won't keep you full. We've all been there and felt hungry and ate a packet of crisps, and then an hour later gone, I'm still hungry. Whereas when you're eating predominantly healthy fats, you actually feel full.
Okay.
So you're not reaching for that biscuit tin.
So what
like you were.
What would you have for breakfast, for example? I know we're going to talk about this another time, but like...
Yeah, I mean, currently, as you know, I'm intermittent fasting, so I don't have breakfast. But if I were to eat breakfast, it would be sort of bacon and eggs, probably cooked in butter. I know that sounds weird.
Wow.
But yeah, grass-fed butter, good healthy fats for your breakfast. Black coffee, don't go having milk if you can get away with it. 'Cause that's
Why?
Well, it's got carbs and sugar in it. You wouldn't believe it.
I would have thought, you said earlier, I know you might have been joking, you said earlier about like drinking double cream.
Yeah.
I thought, you said earlier the fats were good, I thought milk was a fat, is that not correct?
It has got fat in it, yes, but it's also got sugar in it. So, it seems like I'm being picky, but
Right.
I mean, having been off or on low sugar, shall we say, for a long time, actually, if I drink some, say, double milk, what's double milk? Full fat milk, it just tastes like sugar.
Wow, okay.
And like before, I never even tasted any of it. So either have black coffee or some unsweetened almond milk or something like that, which in my opinion tastes grim, so I don't bother.
No.
I'm just used to drinking black coffee now. I'll sweeten it with stevia.
Nice, what's that?
And you're going to say, what's stevia? Stevia is a natural sweetener, so there's no crap in it, and most importantly, it's not going to spike your blood.
No. Right, I've got a good question.
Yes.
This
is what we want.
There must be times when you do get hungry in the middle of the day. So, like, what are kind of keto-friendly snacks that you could have, for instance?
Okay, so nuts are a good thing to have.
What sort of nuts?
Almonds are supposedly good,
Okay.
although
Oh,
I
I can't.
don't eat a lot of almonds as such, but I do eat almond butter,
Okay.
which is good.
Instead of dairy butter.
What's dairy butter? Oh,
I don't know, normal butter.
No, so you get peanut butter.
Okay, is that keto-friendly?
If you get like the whole earth stuff, which
Yeah.
is no added sugar, that's really good for you. But normal stuff with lots of sugar in is a no.
Yeah.
So dairy butter.
Yeah.
The thing is, though, I don't really snack.
Really? Is that good that you just don't need to?
Yeah, because before I used to snack like all the time in between meals, whereas now I don't. I mean, there's some days where I only eat once a day.
Wow.
And you think, well, you must be hungry, but I'm not.
Yeah.
So a normal day for me with intermittent fasting is I'll drink sort of water and black coffee at work or something. And then
How much water are you getting through? Like how many litres?
probably 2 litres a day.
Okay.
More if you want it. But I think 2 litres is a good,
Mm-hmm.
thing to aim for. And then lunchtime, I have all sorts, tuna or eggs, salad, so like tomatoes, lettuce, cucumber, all good.
There's must be carbs in lettuce and cucumber.
Yeah, there is a bit of carbs, but there's also things like cucumbers, a lot of nutrients that help
Do
your skin.
you, and this because I am a novice, I'm a remedial understander of this keto stuff. Do you count your carbs? Like, are you thinking,
Yes.
okay, this is how much carbs is in this lettuce I'm about to eat?
Yeah, I mean, I am that guy who carries a little set of scales around.
No, you don't.
Cheese or tuna and stuff like that. It's good to weigh it to actually know how much you're getting, and then you can track it in something like MyFitnessPal. So I know how much I can have a day of various things. Because if you go over your carbs, your fats, or your proteins, you can take yourself out of ketosis.
Right. Well, I don't understand that. Well, that's for another episode, surely. We're not going into that. I mean,
stick to your macros, you'll be fine.
These are new words.
Yeah, macronutrients.
So let me tell you. If I tell you what I have for lunch, can you tell me whether this is keto friendly? So at the moment,
Yeah.
I have a box of lettuce.
A box of it.
Well, it's like a box.
Buy in bulk.
Well, like a packed lunch box full of lettuce
Yeah.
with chicken,
Yeah.
chicken breast cut up, and some salad cream. And sometimes I have some bacon in there as well.
It's nice. The salad cream's probably got a bit of sugar in it, though.
Right.
Apart from that, yeah, nice.
That's all keto friendly. So just cut back on the salad
That's
cream.
all good. Yeah.
All right. Nice.
Cut back, cut out.
Yeah.
I mean, I would have mayonnaise over salad cream.
Really?
Yeah, because it's high in fat. Don't have too much of it.
Yeah. A little bit.
Yeah,
Nice.
mayonnaise.
You mentioned earlier on that you being on this keto diet has not just had physical benefits, but it's had like mental benefits for you.
Sure.
Can you try and describe what some of those mental benefits are more precisely?
Sure. Focus is greatly increased. I find, particularly when I'm working, I can handle a lot more. And my brain just goes further than it certainly used to. I've got a lot more capacity to do stuff, so I can do a lot more things now than what I used to.
Mm-hmm.
Particularly when I was in the height of my kind of anxiety and depression issues, I didn't have that capacity. Just one little thing like, say, having to do the washing, for instance. Put the wash on for a day seems a massive thing. Whereas now, it's just like.
You're putting that entirely down to the keto lifestyle.
Yeah. Mostly. I am on antidepressants,
Mm-hmm.
but I was on antidepressants before and I didn't feel like I do now.
Okay, because I'm finding every afternoon about 1, 2 o'clock, I'm having to have a nap, just on the sofa, half an hour, little catch up, which I wouldn't normally do, but I'm just tired, and I don't do this keto stuff. I just eat what I want to eat when I want to eat, and I probably do have too many carbs. Do you think if I started eating your way, doing this keto thing, that
Frank Sinatra. It's not my way.
Well, the keto way, that I would have more energy in holidays to just be, doing normal stuff rather than having a nap?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, I've been that guy who's dozing off. I've had a massive great sandwich, whatever in it, and a bag of crisps and a big fat cake. And I'm literally struggling for concentration in the afternoon, and I'm dozing off. And so that's what I say about the cognitive benefits of the keto diet, are that it clears your brain. The clarity is just unbelievable
because you haven't got that sugar just spiking you up and down.
That's right. Yeah.
Taking up energy.
Your blood sugar levels are settled. Your blood pressure is settled.
So, one of the things that I'd be concerned about if I started doing this keto lifestyle is like mid-morning, mid-afternoon, like what to snack. And I know you say you don't get hungry, but believe me, I get through a lot of food, mate. I mean, you can see I eat a lot.
What diet you could try?
What do you snack on? There must be times when you just get to 11 o'clock. So I need something.
Famished. Nuts are good. Berries are good. So berries, for example, strawberries, raspberries, blackberries, blueberries.
You don't have the gooseberry very often, do you?
No.
Does anyone still eat those?
I don't even know where you get them. It's around the hedge. Yeah, blueberries. Slightly more on the carby side.
Okay.
Good antioxidants. Yeah, snacking. So nuts, macadamia nuts are good, although you don't really get them many places, so they're not always accessible. Almonds are good. Brazil nuts.
My favourite nut, the ginger nut biscuit. Is that?
If anyone's got a keto recipe for the sugar-free ginger nuts,
Nice. Yeah.
hit us up.
Yeah.
Ginger nut biscuits, because I'm sure we can swap that out with some sweetener.
Brilliant.
I don't really snack. There's so much stuff you can snack on if you want. You know, just have a boiled egg or something.
But not. You wouldn't say snack on like people on other diets might snack on some carrot sticks.
Yeah.
But you wouldn't do that.
Well, you can do that if you want to. Yeah, that's not a problem.
But are they carby? I don't know.
Slightly carby, yeah, but it's better than you eating a pack of biscuits. You know what I mean? So.
One thing that I would struggle with doing that from a kind of outsider novice perspective is like the
Fav.
yeah, like you mentioned earlier about other diets that you've been on, like calorie counting, and that's starting to sound a little bit like an effort. If I'm going to eat a chicken breast, I just want to eat a chicken breast. I don't want to have to weigh
That's
it.
fair enough. You probably get to a certain point. Like now, I think I know what I can and can't eat, obviously, and how much I can and can't eat. So some days I will kind of not track it, but I don't like to do that because a couple of days off the wagon are not good for me.
Yeah, absolutely. No, I get that.
And like for instance, yesterday I ate a load of crisps, and I didn't really feel great for doing so.
When you say a load of crisps, what, half a packet? I bet that's what you eat these
We're
days.
talking a whole, and not just a normal bag. Like
Or a big one.
I don't even know what
Nice.
grams,
Okay.
but it was a little treat.
It's holiday, isn't it? You're allowed treats.
It is holiday, but I felt rough for doing it, because you will find that, you know, if you pile all that sugar and stuff in one go and your body's not used to it, you'll probably have stomach cramps and be on the toilet. So,
Can I ask you a question?
well, you're here, so
I was on a stag weekend this weekend just gone, and can I run by some of the things that I consumed and you can tell me how keto friendly they are? And
Yeah, let's do
okay.
it.
Okay. So Friday,
yeah,
Thatcher's Gold,
ooh,
a lot
a good 17 grams of carbs.
per tin.
Yeah,
Wow. Okay.
good lunch, isn't it?
Yeah, that is good. Right.
Not
In the
wrong.
morning, bacon and eggs and a slice of sourdough bread.
Cut the bread off.
Okay, everything else fine?
Yeah,
All right. Skip lunch. Night out. What had
more Thatchers.
more Thatchers, 17 grams a tin, and then doner meat. Just like a tub of doner meat from a kebab shop in Liverpool.
Tub?
It was like just a crate of the stuff.
So,
Is that bad? Keto?
it'd be better than having chips.
Okay.
That's for sure. Yeah, fatty meat is good.
Then woke up Sunday morning, had like sausages. Some of them I had in a bap, other ones I had on their own. I love.
you had
I had about 6 sausages.
6 sausages. That's like a whole pack. Yeah, yeah. Sausages are fine. I mean, it's probably worth asking what was in them, in a sense of like you get like say pork and apple sausages or something. Sometimes they got a fair bit of sugar in them.
These were cheap sausages. These were not nice pork and apple.
But most people don't eat a whole pack of sausages
No, I'm not most people.
for a meal.
Um,
You were that person,
Oh,
clearly, because you've just said.
baked beans I had with it.
Yeah, bit of sugar in there. You can get reduced sugar and salt
Right.
and
Okay.
everything.
Are there carbs in baked beans?
Yeah.
Okay. Like heavy carbs.
I'm not sure on the total value of carbs.
That's alright.
Baked beans.
Then we went out for lunch. I had a lot of like cold meat just
Yeah.
on its own. That's alright, isn't it?
Yeah.
Sausage rolls.
Yeah.
Mm.
Heavy sausage this weekend.
Yeah, I would love sausage.
You went in Germany by any chance?
No, in Liverpool. But
That's
yeah.
the worst.
oh,
Oh,
incredible scenes. Sausage rolls, gin. I had quite a bit of gin.
gin, number one.
Really?
Yeah.
That's good, is it?
Yeah, 0 carbs in gin. Just get some low calorie tonic and you'll
I
be
don't
away.
think it was low calorie, but anyway. And prosecco, and that was pretty much all I had. So
Yeah, so you haven't done too bad.
Haven't done
to
too
be
bad,
fair,
okay.
On the scale of,
it's a start. It is a start.
well, you will be in the same position as a lot of the people,
Yeah.
you know, that are listening in. So listening in sounds like a radio show.
Watching.
Watching in.
Excellent. So, in terms of like breaking down nutrition and food, like what sort of proportions are you eating compared to, particularly if you compared it to like what you were eating before you started this, like what kind of proportions of food and portion size and how much of everything are you eating?
The funny thing is, I'm now eating 75% healthy fat.
Mm-hmm.
There's a lot of fat. 20% protein and 5% carbs.
Okay.
Whereas before I was probably eating 75% of the wrong fat.
Ooh, so you've kind of reversed what you were eating previously.
Yeah, because obviously, you know, we are sort of carb heavy as a nation, particularly people in the US as well.
Hi to all the guys in the US, by the way.
Hello. Yeah, so it is literally turning on its head, but it's healthy fats we're eating. You know, it's not like we're going and, well, let's think of an unhealthy fat.
Donuts.
Donuts, yeah, unhealthy fats.
Okay, so in terms of healthy fats then, if you were to tell me like what you've eaten for tea in the last week for your dinner here,
Yeah.
what would you say, like on a plate, what are the healthy fats on your dinner plate?
Well, you cook things in like grass-fed butter or olive oil, good olive oil, and so you know, meat or fish, you know, a load of veg, so broccoli, cauliflower, spinach, kale, sprouts, whatever you want, whatever's in season.
Yeah.
Mushrooms are good. Yeah, fruits-wise, like tomatoes, berries. With regard to sort of carbs and stuff, you can get 0.1 carb noodles.
Okay.
That's another episode again.
Like I'm used to having like a yogurt after. Would you eat something after it or?
If it was a yogurt, it'd probably be full-fat Greek yogurt or something like that. I tend to eat like, you know, strawberries and cream or something like that.
Here's a question for you. Like that all sounds great. How much is it costing you?
Certain products, because they are not exclusively keto, but more beneficial to the keto people, for want of a better word, can be a bit more expensive. So things like sweetener and stuff like that. Carb substitutes, so like the bare naked noodles, which are a 0 carb substitute for noodles, funny enough. They'll cost a little bit more than conventional noodles, but the fact is you're eating a lot less than what you were to start with, so you actually save a bit of money that way.
Nice. And if we talk drinks, like what kind of drink, like if you're at work, let's say, what kind of stuff are you drinking?
Gin. No, lots of water at work. Green tea I drink as well. Predominantly black coffee really, with a bit of stevia to sweeten it.
Were you drinking that before you did keto, or were you drinking regular tea? Or?
I was drinking regular tea and coffee, yeah.
But with milk.
But with milk, yeah.
What do you use to sort of sweeten drinks?
I have a little
Dispenser.
Yeah, stevia dispenser.
So stevia is this sort of plant-based sweetener, natural sweetener.
That's right. You know more than you give yourself credit for, John.
And so we've spoken about like dinner. You would tend to have meat, vegetables, big plate. Breakfast,
Not necessarily big plate.
If we start at the beginning of the day, what would be your breakfast if you were not fasting?
So if we're going out for a big fry up or something, so bacon, eggs, sausages, mushrooms, tomatoes, black pudding,
Wow.
all that jazz.
Are we saying no to cereals? All cereals? Is that off the cards?
Well, most cereals you're going to require milk for, so I'd probably just not bother. But I just find, you know, that most cereals have got quite a lot of sugar in, so I just steer clear of them.
How many days a week are you skipping breakfast?
Every day.
You never have breakfast,
No.
really, unless you're going to have a big fry up or something. You must get hungry when it's approaching midday and you haven't eaten since 8 o'clock the previous day. You must do. I'm sorry, I'm not having it. I'm not having it.
I was the guy who used to get hungry all the time, or so I thought. But I just don't get that now.
You're telling me that when you're not watching the clock when it's ticking up to midday, going, I just need to eat.
Sometimes it'll get to like 11:30 and I think, oh, I'm quite hungry now.
Right.
But, you know, you'll probably find I've done a massive workout the night before. You know, things like that.
There'll be reasons for it.
Yeah.
I'm impressed, mate. I just couldn't do it. Could not do it.
Well, a few months ago I don't think I could have done it, but I did.
Nice. Well done, mate.
Thank you. Thanks for watching.
Yeah, thanks for watching,
As
guys.
always. Do like and subscribe our channel every time. to keep up to date with the content that we got coming out. And yeah, we will see you next time. Thanks very much.